Hello everyone, Marcus here and welcome back to a Plumber for All season. We finished the Island of Autumn, so now there's only one island left in the game, and it's the Island of Winter, so I am expecting the Christmas stage to be in this game at this point. Oh my god, those snowmen are so cute. Yeah, I like this all of these variation of the first stage. Like we start. This is really a simple, just plain country level, but we added in all these different color variation, and I find it really adorable. We got the home stretch now, so I hope everyone is having his fun, because we'll see how many times I will end up dying this time, since the platforming wants to be a bit hectic this time. Oh my god, stop making me use the speed jump like this. I don't like using it. I killed that Koopa Troopa. And we got the first checkpoint. So, where are we at? Last time I talked very briefly and a bit rambly about Mario Galaxy, because I realized my memories are kind of becoming a little lazy in some of the nitty-gritty detail. I just remember that I just really... Oh my god. Can I do one stage without dying? Because I'm pretty sure at this point I pretty much died in every single stage in this game. And it's getting to the point where I'm feeling like a complete newbie. Like this is my very first platform game that I'm playing. My god. Oh gee. The fuck is a hitbox? Of course it was guarding this. Oh no. Oh no, I have to time it with the... Of course. Of course it didn't work, but you know what? Screw it. It counts anyway. Thank you, Plumber for All Seasons, for not having me to collect these star coins constantly every time I die, which is a perfect segue to the game that I should talk about now, which is the new Super Mario Bros. Series. New Super Mario Bros. When that game came out on the DS, it was like the first... oh my god. I clipped through the snowman. It was the first 2D Mario game since Super Mario World, so it was a gigantic deal. And like, when it came out on the Super Mario game on the DS is the first one in this very huge series, and I was... Okay, we are back from the from the recent failures of my playstyle. So I was saying, New Super Mario Bros. on the DS. The DS one at this point is probably the most clunky of them all, because you can really see everything kind of starting to be put in place for the series. I kinda enjoyed the first one. It was kinda strange because the levels were really easy. Also the fact that you could at this time start clinging to walls when you were falling down made it really easy for you to get saved, at times at least. It wasn't exactly constant, this thing. But yeah, it was keeping the 2D style of Mario, while also implementing the some of his 3D moveset, because the game was now moved into a 2.5D style, which I kind of liked at the time. Looking at looking back a bit now, I don't have the same kind of opinion. At least there's a charm on the DS for his low poly look, but once they really got on the Wii and they started to cementify the style that would become the norm for Mario for the rest of the series, pretty much, it kind of started to become a bit more bland to me. And look at the effect of the ice on the ceiling. I love these developers. They made such cool visual tricks with for this game. I'm gonna assume there is a... Oh my god! And I even lost the... I'm pretty sure that I can enter in that tube, but... And that basically became sort of the issue going forward, because New Super Mario Brothers, with even with the DS, it was a very simplified version of a 2D Mario game, even when compared to World. Like I said, I started with World, and by that time that game came out, I was happy. I liked the new Super Mario DS game. But looking at back now, there was something that was missing, like not having a world that was a bit more open. You basically only could get by in that game with going level to level. The progression style was a lot more similar to Mario 3, and that is something that was kept for basically the rest of the series. You have less power-ups, the usual flower with some new power-up that will give you the ability to fly, and while it was cool in some way, it felt like there needed something more. My biggest issue was the fact that the progression was linear, playing it back, at least nowadays. And another problem was, no, I don't want to say the difficulty, because it's not like Mario was ever really a difficult game in the first place. Like, once you get used to how the game plays, it's a rather comfortable ride in every chapter of the series. But I had this feel that something was missing. Something was a bit lacking in some aspects. There is something about the entirety of the New Super Mario Bros. Series that feels way too safe, way too clean, and there isn't that magic there was with Super Mario World. And I get it. I'm comparing the feeling that I get with a 2005 game, when at that point I was like older. I was in my teenage years, compared to the feelings that would give me a game that I played constantly when I was a child. There's a lot of nostalgia, childhood, that isn't there with the new Mario games. And even if I say this like I'm completely not seeing the value of the new Mario games, in reality I kinda see their worth, their value, and they are really fun games overall. But I feel there's something missing from everything. The adventure feels way too linear, and also there were 4 of those games, and all 4 of those games felt like basically a slight upgrade of the previous one. All the worlds were the same. 90% of the power-ups were the same. The progression style was the same. And one thing that was actually getting worse from game to game to me were the bosses. The bosses in New Super Mario Bros. Were a big letdown. Let's remake let's go again through this stage because I have to get the secret exit. Okay, we are back into the tail end of the stage. What we should do to get to the secret exit is bring this P switch back, way back, where there was the ice. Thank you, camera, for not making me see the enemy. And basically bring down this particular snowman without getting crushed ourselves, preferably. So now the way to the new exit has been opened. Let's wait until the effect comes out, vanishes, because I need these coins just to get an extra life. And another extra life, nice! I'm still on the 44, 45, still have a lot of lives, but I'm still scared of losing them all suddenly. I remember I did game over in this game the first time I played it. But yeah, getting back to New Super Mario Bros. The bosses were my biggest issue. And I'm not talking about difficulty because, like, come on. When has ever been a difficult boss fight in Mario? Like, see, honestly, probably the hardest it can get is, unironically, the very first Mario game, because there are times where you can't just go and blast through Bowser if you find the correct pattern, but then you enter, there's some blocks in the way, Bowser starts going with this barrage of hammers, and you basically get anxious and and easily do a mistake. In the other games, though, he has a very predictable pattern, and maybe you get scared if you're a child, but once you see what you have to do, it's very easy to just react. My issue with the New Super Mario Bros. Bosses is that you have the bosses on the damn it, was too low. And we're back. So I was saying, in New Super Mario Bros. You start with Bowser Jr. in the fortress stages, and then when you move on to the castle, at least in the DS version, you fight a unique boss, which might be a giant Goomba or a giant mummy. I don't remember the name of the enemy, damn it. But yeah, there were unique giant version of normal enemies, like in Yoshi's Island, with unique patterns, unique traits. They weren't hard, they were easy, unless you needed to get the secret exit with the mini mushroom, then... damn it, then they will probably be a little bit harder, but otherwise they were a walk in the park, but at least there was something different. Then, for some reason, once the series moved on to the Wii, they completely phased out that aspect completely. You had Koopa Kids, and that's it. The Koopa Kids. And they were all the same with a slight difference, exactly how they were in Mario 3. There was no inventive there, no wanting by Mario, by Nintendo to actually create something new. They were playing it so safe, and eventually it became boring. That is my issue when I have to get back and play one of the new Mario games. damn it. Why did I do this? I ended up getting bored very quickly, despite the games being still really damn good. I don't think there exists a bad Mario game. Someone will say Hotel Mario, but yeah, that's kind of shooting fish in a barrel. That aspect. Okay, we got to the end of the stage. But yeah, that is the issue. I get bored. I don't think I ever really played the new Super Mario Bros. 2 on the DS, which his gimmick was having a shit ton of coins. And yeah, thank you, I guess. Oh, this music is back. Yes. This track is called Seasonal Swimming. I don't know why we aren't freezing to death at this point, but whatever. I gotta say though, the series kinda got back into its tracks with the jump into the 3D 2D Mario games. I want to call it, because you had Mario 3D Land on the DS, which played like a typical 2D Mario game, stage by stage, and reach the end and touch the flagpole. And the 3D Land, by the same token, even 3D World, were a bit of a breath of fresh air, at least when compared to the new Super Mario games. They had it was a completely new style that wasn't seen, haven't been seen before, with at least in terms of Mario, this mix to the 3D platforming, so linear, unless you want to count some of the platform challenges in something like Galaxy, I guess, or even Sunshine. But having this kind of focus for the entire adventure wasn't done before. And I gotta say, 3D Land, as much as I don't think is that it's not exactly one of my favorites, but I still think it's really damn fun. I hate that I can't touch the sides of the spike. I keep dying because I'm expecting that I can survive by touching the side of the spikes, but I can't. This isn't Sonic or anything. Oh my god. Yeah, 3D Land, it's not my favorite, but at least it stands out on its own. And when 3D World came out, 3D World was the game that actually made me want to buy a freaking Wii U. Because the trailer was good, the fact that we could play again with 4 different characters was hella fun. Like, having back Toad, Luigi, and Peach for the first time playable in a platformer, sign me up. 3D World is really damn fun, and it's a shame that it came out only for a dead console. I mean, it did get a re-release on the Switch, so I'm hoping everyone is having fun with the re-release on the Switch if you played it. But yeah, that was the breath of fresh air that the series kind of needed, because they were taking it way too easy for way too long, and I think that was the start of a big shock to the system, to Nintendo, because they couldn't just rely. I think that the failure of New Super Mario Bros. U, they were expecting New Super Mario Bros. U to go to be a killer app for the Wii U, and when that didn't end up happening because it wasn't different enough from the first New Super Mario Bros. I think that kind of put things in perspective to them. Oh my god, an auto-scroller. Wasn't expecting one of those. We didn't have many auto-scrollers in this RomHack, I think. And with 3D World, they really tried. They also put Rosalina playable as a secret character, and she became my absolute favorite character in that game. I was able to beat Champion Road because I was playing as her. Her handling, she's very slow, and it doesn't seems like her spin jump for Galaxy is gonna be all that useful, but oh my god, I missed the star coin! But once you get the hang of how it's supposed to work, it's yeah. Thank you for wasting my mushroom. It's a broken ability. You can run, do a long jump, then go with the spin. It's basically a double jump. At some jumps, with Rosalina, they give you some insane distance. I got crushed. Autoscroller plus crushers in a circular pattern. This stage is not really charitable to me, it seems. Okay, the star coin should be here. Yeah, we got it. And another credit to 3D World, it didn't stick with just the Koopalings. It did try to introduce new kinds of enemies as bosses, which was very welcome at that point. Again, the fights were still very easy, but it was still something new to see, an experiment. The new power-up with the cloning cherry, the double cherry, which would give you like an army of little Mario to control, like it was that you were playing freaking Pikmin at some point. There was another fun power-up to use in some aspects, and you had to keep the number of clones to get all the collectibles. Yeah, that was another aspect I did mention in the earlier part, but I don't like having the mandatory collectibles in the stages in order to unlock the special. I get it that they do this because the game is very linear, so you either do this or you don't, or you don't have another way to unlock the special world. But I was hoping that they would do something different. I missed the star coin, so I have to go back and try to see where it is. There it is! Fortunately, it was at the very beginning of the stage. Hopefully this works. Yes, it works! This is how you do collectibles! Yeah. Yeah, at this point, let's just go into that tangent. Not only I don't like having the collectibles in Mario just to unlock the special, I wish they would do this in like they did in Mario World. They just have special exits to reach the special, so that you can have a more non-linear experience. You can go wherever you want. You can replay the game however the hell you like. And I know stuff like this is in games like Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country 2, you have to get all the bonus barrels in order to get to the Lost World and do all the stages. But here's the thing, DKC2 is DKC2. I have a completely different set of... I have a different frame of reference and different expectations when I'm playing a Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country is allowed to do his own thing, and I wish Mario didn't try to... I don't want to say copy is a bad word, but didn't try to go for this kind of way of implementing the specials. Especially since like one thing Donkey Kong Country does with their bonus barrels. If you missed a bonus barrel, you can do exactly what I just did in the level before. You enter, you collect it, exit the stage by doing start and select, and the game will still count you as collecting the item. Mario really wanted to use that thing more as a way to extend game length, because you have to get them all in one clean run without dying. And if you missed one, you have to do the entire level again, get the item you missed, and then clear the level. Trust me, it gets annoying really quickly. And I don't like it, because I'm playing the stage, I missed the very first coin, I can, and I'm in a section of a stage where I can't backtrack to try and get it, and thus I have to finish the game, redo the very start of the stage, and then redoing all over, and then redo the rest of the level again. If it happens once or twice, it's fine. When it starts happening many levels, it gets annoying very quickly, and it really feels like you're not doing any progress at all after a while. So I really wish they stopped with this, and instead it has become a staple, and it doesn't seem like it wants to go away anytime soon, because this aspect was in the new Super Mario games. It ended up being in 3D World, and it ended up being in Wonder as well. So yeah, this is... If only they would give me the option to just get into the level, do a start and select when I get the items I need, then fine. Who cares? But the fact that I have to constantly play the entire level again, if that happens in a difficult stage where you died a lot the first time in order to beat it, missed an item, and then you have to go back and you're gonna die a lot, maybe less because you know the stage at that point, but you're gonna die again a lot. Oh, that does something on your nerves, and when you're nervous, you do more mistakes. So what happens when you do more mistakes? You play the level many times, and you end up with 40-minute parts you have to upload on the channel. I'm sorry. Yeah, I am frustrated by the many mistakes that I'm doing in this game, but you know what? I said it before, I said it again. I'm having a ton of fun because this game is so damn good. And I hope I'm not missing any other items, because I'm still missing 2 of them, and I went through the middle checkpoint, so yeah. But yeah, the modern Mario era, it didn't leave me with the same fuzzy feelings. That I don't have the same love and for those recent games as I have for the old ones. Nostalgia may be definitely a culprit in this, but yeah, I have a preference. And I still missed 1 coin, so yeah. Let's redo this level again. Let's see where the coin was, and then we're gonna call it a day for this part. Oh, there it is! It was hidden under here, so yeah. We got through the first 4 levels, 5 with the special one, and we got all of the coin stars, so yeah, let's call it a wrap for this part, and we will see you in the next time, and we complete the Island of Winter, and maybe we'll see if you will finish the game in just one other part. I am Marcus, have a great rest of your day, guys. See you in the next video.